This is our very last water story. It's also from the New Testament and comes to us from Mark. It's a great story. Listen to it. Late in the day, Jesus said to his disciples, "Let's cross the lake to the other side." Jesus had been teaching the crowds from a boat, so the disciples left the crowd and took Jesus just as he was. Other boats came along. Huge winds arose, and waves crashed against the boat, so it nearly sank. But Jesus was asleep on a pillow in the back of the boat. The disciples woke Jesus up, saying, "Teacher, don't you care that we're drowning?" Jesus got up and ordered the wind and the lake, "Silence, be still." The wind and the water calmed down. "Why are you so scared?" asked Jesus. "Don't you trust me?" The disciples were overwhelmed with awe and said, "Who is this, that even the wind and the water obey him?" Isn't that a great story? Have you ever experienced a storm? Maybe you were out on a lake in a boat, or maybe it was a thunderstorm with really strong winds. You know, I grew up in Kansas, and you may know that Kansas has tornadoes. So I've seen a tornado far off in the distance before. It can be really scary with really strong winds. I mean, what do you think it would have been like to be on that boat with Jesus? I probably would have been scared, like the disciples. I like the story because it reminds me that even when I get scared, Jesus is with me. Let's do our story cards this week. The first one, Jesus told his disciples, "Let's cross the lake." The second, a huge storm arose, but Jesus stayed in the back of the boat. I like this story card. The disciples were scared and told Jesus to do something. Jesus ordered the wind and water to be still. And our last card, the disciples were amazed. I'll see you next week.